Right now, we're gonna put a cork in this episode of B-Side with some wine, some sparkling wine to be exact, since we're now 2 weeks and a day from New Year's Eve. But hey, there's no law that says you can't have champagne or Prosecco before that. So we've asked someone who knows how to do more than just drink the stuff to come on and give us a little tour of the possibilities, which is perfect since our guest is wine professional and Brooklynite, Sarah Tracy. Now, Sarah does a lot of wine-related work, like with City Winery in New York, and with Martha Stewart Living Online, plus her own website, The Lush Life. But today, she's appearing in her role as wine ambassador of City Wine Tours. And Sarah, welcome to BK Live.
Thank you for having me.
Well, happy holidays to you.
Same to you.
Thank you very much. Now, can you tell us a little bit about the holiday season and what's necessarily the best wine? How do you pick a wine for the occasion?
Well, when you think about festivity and celebrations, I think most people think about sparkling wine. So that's what I wanted to focus on today. It's really fun to toast with, and it's universally appealing. Everyone tends to really love it. So you really can't go wrong if you're going to a party or throwing a party of your own. Definitely have plenty of sparkling wine in the fridge ready to go.
Okay. Now, you've been in Brooklyn several years. Can you tell us about your, experience with Brooklyn wine enthusiasts?
Brooklynites know what they like, but they're really open-minded and very adventurous drinkers. They always want to try new things. And I love all of the local wine shops that we have here in Brooklyn that are, small ownership. They've really curated every single bottle in the shop to be special. All the wines today actually are from Smith & Vine, which is a great wine shop right here in Brooklyn on Smith Street. But that would be my best advice when you're shopping for wine, is just find a shop that you love where the staff really cares about the selection. They can answer any questions that you have, introduce you to some new things as well.
Okay. Now, do you take your job as a wine ambassador very seriously, I'm sure? How do you sort of coax people who say, no, I'm a craft beer kind of guy, or I'm a whiskey straight kind of gentleman?
Well, the best thing you want to bring to the table when you want to taste a wine is just an open mind. So at City Wine Tours, we have a saying: we try to make learning about wine as much fun as drinking it. And so we try to keep it fun and light, but also give you some knowledge. Even if you don't think you're a wine lover, the more you taste and try, I'm usually pretty good about bringing people over to the lush side of things by the end of the tours. And we like to explore and just try a whole range of wines. So even if you think, I only like white wines, maybe there's a red wine you've never tried that is a new style to you that you might enjoy. So definitely I would advise just trying a whole range of different wines, and you never really know what you like until you give it a shot.
Try them all and learn from experience.
Exactly.
So can you tell us about the wines that you brought with us today?
Great, so I brought 4 different wines. They're all sparkling, so they're perfect for holiday entertaining, but they're all in 4 different styles and different price ranges as well. So we have everything from a $40 bottle of very fine champagne down to a $15 bottle of Prosecco. So the first one I brought with me, when you think about champagne, that classic kind of elegant, luxurious kind of sparkling wine. We can actually taste this if you'd like. That's what I've poured. So cheers. 'Tis the season. We can definitely
where are we at?
Day drinking is fine with me. Those tiny little bubbles. It's a full-bodied kind of champagne. It's based on the Pinot Noir grape, but if you're giving a gift, go with champagne. It's so classy. It's elegant. Everyone can appreciate it, from your in-laws to your boss. If you're trying to impress someone, I would definitely say go with an actual champagne from the Champagne region of France. Okay. But if you're trying to save a little money this holiday season, there are other options out there. So I brought some lower price bottles. The first one I want to talk about, it's a champagne method wine. Okay. So it's made in the same manner as champagne, which you can find all over the world, but you can only call yourself a champagne.
If it's from Champagne.
Exactly. It's a luxury brand. They're trying to protect it, just like, Gucci doesn't want the guy in Canal Street putting the Gucci logo on his own bags. Same thing with champagne. So this is actually from Portugal, which is very, very fun and interesting. Sidonio de Souza is the name of the winemaker, and it's made from kind of funky indigenous Portuguese grapes, but it's up there in terms of quality with champagne, but it's much less expensive. So this bottle was...
different price points are essential.
Exactly, $16 for this bottle. So if you're looking to put your money other places this holiday season, a champagne method wine is a great option.
Or bring 2 bottles.
Or bring 2, or even 3. We have next up a Prosecco, and this is from Ombra. It's from the Veneto region of Italy.
Okay.
And this is what I recommend if you're going to make a champagne cocktail or a champagne punch. Great to mix with other things. It's light, it's fresh, it's fruity. Not known for being too complex, but if you're mixing it into a fun
And it's festive.
punch bowl and it's festive, and you can get, 4 bottles of this guy for the cost that a lot of people would spend on 1 bottle of champagne. So this is only $15.
Can't beat that.
Finally, if you want to really do something different, I brought something really special. This is a Champagne Method cider, actually. And it's it's made in the Champagne region of France. As you can see, it's in this beautiful large format bottle with a champagne cork and cage on it. And it's made the same way that champagne is made, only they're using apples instead of grapes.
Oh.
And there's 13 different varieties of cider apples in this bottle.
So something different.
Something different. Goussin is the name of the producer. This is only $18. And if you want to kind of surprise everyone, it's also lower in alcohol.
Okay.
So that's kind of a plus if you want to, really imbibe, but then you have to wrap a bunch of gifts and stuff later. You might want to stay a little more restrained. So you can go for a cider. It's also so delicious with food.
Well, everything looks delicious. How do people find out about the tours?
They can go online, citywinetours.com. We have tours running in several different New York neighborhoods, as well as in Boston. But right now we have a West Village and a Soho tour, and we get to explore different locations on each one and try different wines. So it's a lot of fun.
And to follow you online about the Lush Life, so we can get all the little tidbits on, where to get good wine?
Yes, the lushlifeny.com. You can check that out, and I will teach you everything you need to know about how to find awesome bottles at every price range. And on Twitter at the lushlifeny.
Okay, well, that's about it. And, one thing I will tell our viewers as they're sipping their champagne, make a toast.